Alright guys, so for the first thing the first thing we're gonna do in this tutorial is that we're gonna take our hair extensions. Now obviously you guys know how to put extensions in, and if you don't, I actually have a video. It might not be as informative as it may be now. I'm thinking of redoing that video, so I'm kinda gonna show you really quick what I'm gonna do, how I'm gonna apply them, and then you guys can take whatever you can from this video and I will upload a new one. So we're gonna start off at the nape, which is back here. And what we're going to do is we're going to take a rat tail comb, or any comb that you can with a little point, section that hair out, and clip the rest of the hair. So some people like to tease the hair, some people don't. You're just going to tease the hair, just like not too much. You want to have big teeth. Let the extension fall. You're going to brush them through. Curl the extension when they're in the hair, never curl them outside and put in, because it won't match with your hair. So they're in your head. Okay? And just really, always in the video, towards the nape back here, you're going to take a small track in your middle, and lay yourself a little bit there, and this is just going to create a bit of fullness. You're going to that's fine, but it's always better if you can go one track thicker than one track thinner, because too much, and you can just spray that if you want. I'm actually not going to spray it because I don't do that. Like I said, I like to brush my hair first, you know, I can see what it's starting to look like, and it's really giving. So now I'm going to bring this down, and I'm going to see how many tracks I have left. And so now I'm going to take my 5 pieces, okay, and I'm going to take my back. I'm going to take my back foam and make a straight line across section of hair. I'm going to flip that hair away, and I'm going to take my extension. You focus up here, you can't really, what's it called, put your hair up and point with. But that's fine. But you want it enough so you get that length in the front, because that's where you know what length. Take our extension, flip it right around there. Just like that. And you might overlap that, so that's okay. Down. And brush the hair. Remember to hold the hair so that you don't pull where you want. That's where I want to take your extensions. The extra one. Hopefully you get awesome. That's how I'm going for the rest of my extensions. And I'm just going to place them where I recommend you guys actually getting extensions that have, and that's going to help you out to make your hair fuller. So I'm going to clip in the rest of the extensions. Alright, so now that we have in our extensions, now you can see the difference. The hair is a lot fuller. I know it's a bit frizzy, but I haven't used these blonde extensions in quite some time. So now our doll has a bit of length. So first off, what you're going to do is you're actually going to choose your parting. I see a lot of the girls on the runway, they always have the middle part or like the side part right here, and the bangs are kind of thrown over to the side, right? So what we're going to do now is, you choose you choose your section where you want, and then you're going to take a volumizing spray or a volumizing, whatever you can find. Someone broke my little squeegee thing, so I'm going to actually take another one. I needed to put it into another bottle, but I haven't had time. So what I'm going to do is I just switch the cap really quick, just like that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the sections where I'm going to want the most volume, which is going to be from the apex point, around the apex. And the occipital bone, I can't even say the word anymore, which is back here. This is occipital bone, back here, and excuse me, I have trouble with that word. And can you not leave a rude comment if you're going to leave one, because I'm sure a lot of you will. And you're just going to lift around where you're going to want all that volume. Take your hair, and you're going to want to do this first. I like doing this first, actually, when I'm blow drying the hair, because that's where you get the most volume. And I'm just going to spray it around that area, then I'm going to pick it up. It's kind of like a hairspray, but it gives you a lot of volume. So I'm going to let that down, take my brush the hair out again, and I'm going to go to the crown, because we want volume, don't we? And I'm just going to spray that crown once or twice. Let that set. So now we're going to start curling at the bottom of the hair. Now, this is going to vary within people, because everybody has different hair, length of hair, and if you have short hair, I recommend you using not such a big curling iron. I'm using a 1/4 inch by Helen of Troy, and it's a pretty big one. So, but then again, remember, we're putting in 18-inch hair extensions into our client here, and I'm going to take bigger sections. One trick I do when I don't have a curling iron this big, but I want a big curl, I take a bigger section, and that kind of tends to give you a bit more of a wider variety of curl. And I'm just going to curl normally from the roots out. A lot of people curl from the ends in. That actually gives you more split ends. So I recommend you curl from the inside out. And I'm just going to start at the bottom, taking about an 1.5 to 2 inch wide section, just to get a big curl. And it just gave me a really bouncy curl, as you can see here. Hopefully you guys can see. Look, I'm going to face the camera down. Let that down, and I'm going to spray it. And I actually want to pin this up So I'm going to get my clips and I'll be right back. Alright, so I wasn't able to find my clips, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep curling the hair. One trick you can do is you can actually just keep the curling iron on the hair for about 5 seconds longer, just so you can keep that curl shape, because sometimes the hair doesn't tend to get hot all the way when you start at the root, but you do not want to start at the ends. Remember that. That's a key thing. You never want to start curling your hair at the ends, because that's how you will damage your hair the most. So I'm just going to keep curling all the way. It's a normal way to curl. Right now the curls are real tight. You're not going to want to do anything to them. You're not going to want to touch them. And if you are going to touch them, hairspray them. Do not try to brush them through or comb them out. Don't do that. You're not going to want to do that because it will ruin the whole process. And I bet a lot of you are saying, well, can't you just curl the hair anyway? I'm sure you can. But all I'm really doing is showing you guys a bit of techniques and ways that I like to curl the hair. Now, also these girls like to, well, I don't know if they like it or not, but the way that they do their hair for these fashion shows is that they have the hair kind of facing away from the face, blowing like if they're walking in the wind. So their curls are curled that exact way. So that's how we're going to curl them. If you guys want, you can lightly spray it again before you curl. And use any good hairspray. I'm using Color's Fade Protect System. I've never really used it before. It was just here, so that's what I'm using. And you remember, curl with your hair. Don't curl the extensions and your hair separately, because if you do that, then it's going to be two different curls. So I'm going to curl all the hair, and yeah. Alright, now that we're at the crown, I let the entire crown section down, and there's one extension in here, and this is where you're going to take your sprays again. Lift the hair forward and spray it lightly. Just let that air out, then just bring it down. Make sure that all your other hair is where you want it, curled how you want. Alright guys, so my camera just broke. Look, it doesn't like open anymore. It's broken, but I'm just gonna show you guys what to do now. Remember to spray your hair, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna take a comb and you're gonna take each individual hair and brush it out in the shape that it is. So remember to go the shape that the hair is in, so that way you keep curl, but yet it looks a lot fuller. You're gonna want to focus doing that towards the extension area. Okay, so remember, just do that in the shape of the hair that it already is. You guys, I'm so crushed. I can't believe my camera broke. I looked up to see if we could fix it, and apparently you can't fix what happened with the what's it called? The lens doesn't open anymore, and I was trying to fix it, and I think I even broke it more. So now I'm crushed because I don't know how I'm gonna film videos, because this camera that I'm filming on